What is up, the world of the living? My name is LexP and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. My friends, today marks the last episode of the ASMR Whisper Voice Sloy. That's right, just tomorrow we'll be taking off back to my home apartment, back to my home studio, where I will be able to record without suppressing my voice, because there won't be any people sleeping in like a one wall away from me. That's right. That's why I was whispering the entirety of the previous episode, and I also explained it already in the episode before that. Watch all of my videos, peeps. They have information in them. So last we saw each other, I've been trying to get Datcraft to pay me money to safely store his precious diamond tree in a safe, secure vault that I haven't yet built. Your cash. Hand it over. That's a little bit uncomfortable, isn't it? That's a little bit weird. But either way, we did drop off some correspondence into his mailbox, and I am expecting a reply anytime soon, and would you look at that, we got one. So, let's see.
This sounds like more of a threat than an offer. Are you trying to tell me that you are going to steal my diamonds? That would be catastrophic for the Ulster reputation.
No, not really, I mean, that will just... You would never prove it.
In any case, tell me more about this offer, I think.
DC Diamond Expert. And yeah, this is good. Not only did we kind of scare him a little, but also we, you know, heightened his interest in this entire situation. So I'm just gonna cook up some sort of a reply to that eventually. Right now, I'm gonna put this back and pretend I didn't see it. Why? Because, well, I already told you, I don't actually have a vault ready for him. I mean, we do have one vault, and it's entirely not in a presentable state. Yeah, the feedback to the previous video was actually quite cool. I'm glad that... Oh, shoot. Is that... Oh, my elytra broke. I mean... I'm just gonna lay here for a while. As I was saying, the response to the last episode was actually quite great, so thank you everybody who contributed. And you contributed quite well, and actually uprooted, well, not uprooted, you found quite a vulnerability in my design. And it's a big one, it's a really big one. Basically what you found is that Horus fruit exists, which is a thing that I constantly keep forgetting. Horus fruit exists, and if you don't know, it allows you to teleport randomly all over the place, including in closed rooms. This is a major security issue. Not only does that mean that, yeah, you can teleport into the vault itself, but also whatever we do in the vault itself, with the floor, we can cover it in trapdoors, we can cover it with slabs, we can do whatever. Even if that will prevent it, the diamond blocks you place inside will create a surface that you will still be able to teleport onto. So this is a brain twister that I'm not exactly ready to figure out, but I do want to grab some chorus fruit and see how that works, just to compare, just to, you know, attempt a safe cracking job right here and right now before I forget about it. Please tell no one that I actually paid for this. Oh, and while I'm at it, I absolutely gotta grab a new elytra. Okay, so here we are on top of our vault. It's still our vault, it's still self-regenerating, and I've been trying to break into it for quite a bit here, and it's a little bit cumbersome. See, I can kind of make a hole. I can't actually break into it if I just stay down here and whatnot. But it does regenerate, and it does work, which is really nice. Especially after we implement the Elder Guardians. But you know what the Elder Guardians won't save us from? This here.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that was very inopportune. Oh no, not! Why are you constantly teleporting me towards a creeper? Game! There's a perfectly fine, safe area! No! Okay, I know that the course for teleportation is random, but watch it. If Liara was doing this, she would have done this on the first try. So we have to figure out how to prevent this from happening. What do? Do we fill the entire vault with like hostile mobs whenever it's closed? Do we fill it with lava actually? That's an idea, by the way. The Horus fruit cannot teleport you into lava, right? Because then it would be a game-breaking issue. So it shouldn't be able to teleport you onto lava, and lava is triggerable. So we can potentially just drown the entire thing in lava every single time we're not using it. That's a thought, that's a potential. But then there's the issue of having the dispensers for lava at the top of it, making the top vulnerable and making the issue that you can just break dispensers. And even if we just put the dispenser down there, it's really going to be hard to activate them without having some redstone line going in, which itself will be a breaking point. So it's gonna take quite a bit of fiddling if we want to even attempt to counteract this. And frankly, I don't necessarily have an idea. It might have something to do with me not knowing how the Horus fruit works. Actually, now that I think about it, it definitely can't teleport you into lava. Can it teleport you into water? Right, so here's the block. We are surrounded by water. I'm pretty sure the radius is like below 10 blocks on the Horus fruit teleportation, which itself, by the way, is like a good idea. Imagine if you get a Horus fruit teleportation thingy and it just drops you between those two self-regenerating vaults, basically locking you in place forever, unable to escape. Anyway, that's a fun idea for something else. Right now, oh my god. Oh my god, it can't teleport me anywhere. It can't teleport me anywhere because there's water. So water is an option, but you know why it's important? Because unlike lava, water you can actually swim in. So instead of dispensing water from top, like I was imagining with lava, what if we just made an entire vault that's just water on the inside? You can't teleport into it, sure, but we can install a conduit somewhere nearby, ensuring that you can't suffocate in it and you can safely be inside, doing your business, placing your diamond blocks and breaking your diamond blocks. I think that's actually the best way of doing it. Oh my god, I got the worst idea possible. And one that's gonna invalidate this entire project. Alright, so I didn't exactly make a PowerPoint presentation for this, but I did make something, you know, a Minecraft equivalent with command blocks. So, check this out. This is our current version. Slow, noisy, it kinda works, but there's so much machinery that you could potentially sabotage that it's almost embarrassing. This is also weird and like not necessarily the best option around. It does function though, and I appreciate it. But at the same time, you can see how this is not eloquent. This is not elegant. This is not nice. This here is nice. Check this out. Instead of just using any pistons or generating anything, look what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a cube of water. This will itself serve as our vault. You cannot teleport into water, you cannot Horus fruit into it, and it slows down ender pearls, which is kind of irrelevant, but I feel it's important. Water itself also is TNT proof, so, you know, that's really cool. But this is actually not the outer shell of our vault. This is inside of it. You are meant to use it like you would use the vault itself. You just place your diamonds in it, kind of in a stasis chamber, and you just take them out if you really need to. But, how is this safe, I hear you ask? Well, that's where the brilliance comes in. Without any pistons, without any observers, here's what we're gonna do. We just make a wall of lava right by it. And look what happens. Right? In just one whoosh, an entire wall appears. Check this out also. We break it, and it just appears back almost instantly. The new appears. They are a little bit cumbersome. The wall in that matter, this wall here, is better in that it kind of automatically instantly regenerates, because it already has the block for it stored down here. This has to generate a new cobble for every time it breaks, but at the same time you have to keep in mind, breaking it will take forever. And also you will be walking blind if you want to try and break in, because there's a lava wall in front of you, so you can't even tell what is it you're trying to break. And that's pretty cool, in my personal opinion. We'll still have to make the ceiling and the floor out of these machines, though, which is why we're going double-layered cobblestone generators on top and on the bottom. But here we can just do this. So all we have to do is put a lid on it, put a bottom under it, and it will just function. Okay, yeah, sure. The conduit is once again an expensive part that I don't necessarily have right now. I'm pretty sure there are actually for sale over in the shopping area, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine with conduit wise. It's not the hardest thing to get. The hardest thing to get here is actually the entrance. I honestly have no flipping idea how to construct an entrance for this. If this was flowing lava down here in this particular area, then it wouldn't be an issue. I would just block it off from the top, but I can't, because blocking it in any way will actually require me to put together some sort of a way to replenish the lava afterwards, and that just doesn't happen unless maybe dispensers. See, this is exactly why I need myself a vault, because that way it will be harder for me to access my own money, and that way I will probably stop wasting it on random stuff. Seriously, buying ice, can you believe it? I mean, it is faster than making my own one. Is just, I don't know, it feels wrong. Ice is such a common resource, really. Also, Foxy has this add-on out that allows you to do this, apparently. I'm not looking into it because I don't have 5 business days to figure it out. And another thing I don't have is a conduit, and that's why I'm just bridging away from this area, somewhere into this place where the conduits already are installed. Now, this is probably not gonna take up too much space from the overall common shopping district, and we already know how to place the Elder Gardens precisely in a way where they won't obstruct anyone else's building. So I'm pretty sure this is fine, even though, again, I have not talked about it with anyone. If it's not fine, I will have to rebuild the entire thing somewhere else. But you know what? I honestly have no rebuttal. It will suck if I will have to do that. Okay, let's see. If this works, I will probably, not making any promises, pee my pants. Okay, on the plus side, my pants are safe. Okay, so here's what we have so far, and it's box. Yeah, this is pretty much exactly where we were last episode, except, you know, just with a few modifications. So, for comparison, here's the wall based on the idea we invented today. It does regrow, and it does regrow faster if you do this, essentially. It kind of cascades in a bit more hasty manner. But this wall here, you see, it regrows nigh instantly if you only do a poke hole, which is how you would do it if you were trying to rob the place. This area here, same old, same old. This area here, absolutely the same. I'm pretty sure there might be some drippage of the water here and there, ruining the redstone. I will have to experiment, I will have to take a closer look. But I am right now convinced that the walls, not the walls, the bells, not the bells, the things, these walls, the walls that auto-regenerate based on pistons rather than just you know, lava sources, they function better than the lava source wall. So I'm sorry, but today's episode kind of was useless up until this point, I guess. Anyway, regardless, we did at least get conduit power, and we do have now a way to prevent anyone with a Horus fruit from getting in. So that's a win in my book, as far as I'm concerned. Also, the pistons don't reach down here because there's only they can only push for 12 blocks. I was planning to make another cobble generator down here, and I will. It's just it's currently 3 to 4 in the morning, and I still haven't yet done anything. So you know what? Let's go write a letter to that craft, kind of stalk him for a while, you know, just in case. And I'm hoping we'll be done with this one for the time being, at the very least. Yeah, it's a crapshoot for a video, but I'm honestly so pressed for time, and I'm so pressed for all the work I need to get done. You have no idea. I'll tell you sometime when I get home. There's a lot of very fascinating news that recently came up for me, and I can't wait to talk about it. But first, I need to get to a place where I can record with my voice actually up, you know, so whenever I talk, you can actually hear that. And also another thing that I didn't account for is that we now get fish spawns inside of here. You know, every now and again. That's they're much less frequent, even ever since I installed, you know, the ceiling. But no, we're still getting fish. Specifically trained godfish, from what I can tell. Also, I need some ink sacs for a letter, so you guys did not spawn in the right spot whatsoever. Okay, let's write some books and drop some correspondence for my pen pal. Is it me or is this spreading? And here we are where we ultimately began. I already written down the entire note to him, so ahem, allow me. Dearest Deadcraft, how is the business at the old store? Pardon my prior letter, I'm sorry you found it confusing to such a horrible degree. What I was trying to suggest is that the diamond tree has been bringing in quite the profit as of late, and leaving it unattended in the open could be far too risky in the current economy. Perhaps we as a server must invest our efforts into some sort of unpenetrable storage, whereas, it's not a word but I decided it's gonna be a word, whereas the more bourgeois of us could safely leave their valuables without the fear of them being ever stolen. If such a thing existed, I don't doubt a lucrative gentleman, such as ourselves, would pay a shiny penny to rest assured that their funds are attended to. With that, I leave you for now, dear friend. Cannot wait to hear from you again. Yours truly, Zlobert Experience. And I'm gonna sign this as yo, that's by it's just gonna settle for a Zlob. And where he, yep, that is, and send. Just, you know, gonna inception him a little about this entire situation, not gonna allude to it too far. And also we're building the vault currently on the opposite side of where most people think the shopping district is, so I trust him to not discover it for quite a while. So that's quite a successful operation. I'm coming home basically right after this video is rendered and uploaded. It kind of is just, we basically are going away in 3 hours, and that's kind of hilarious. Like, I'm cutting it really close. So I hope it reaches you well, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this hanging out around here and the 2 weeks of ASMR Zloy. I hate ASMR Zloy, honestly. With that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know how we can improve the thing even further. Really looking forward to that. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.